Welcome back to Afterfall, the penultimate episode, if you can believe it.
Oh, this game ends?
Somehow. So...
Yay, Afterfall!
That guy knows what it's like.
My favorite character gone.
There's a bunch of mirrors in the middle of the parking deck that are, I need to go.
Like, will annoy Tokai so much he'll turn around.
Yeah, so funny thing about mirrors, you don't see a lot of them in video games because apparently they're kind of a pain in the ass to make work with reflections. Afterfall says, who gives a fuck? Put them in anyway. And
well, they'll retcon Albert being a vampire or something.
Yeah, pretty much. So you know how it works there.
Sure. Take him to the dark world. Something like that.
Yeah, indeed. But yeah. So now we're gonna go through, I believe, the mall section of the game.
The mall?
Yeah. This is a major...
Black Friday! Yeah! Yeah, I'm so pumped!
You missed this entire...
Where'd he come
from? Shit. This section is a giant fucking pain in the ass because it's kind of about ammo conservation, since you can't really melee these guys, and the other new type of enemy we saw is pretty tricky to deal with melee-wise.
Trickier than those Paul Blarts?
Trickier than the Paul Blarts, yeah. We do have to cross this section, and it's, again, weird how, like, what sunlight or not. Like, I could swear Albert was just, like, illuminated there.
Well, the mall is helpfully telling you where to go. See?
Kind of, yeah. So, there's some glowy explosive barrels, I guess.
Those mirror barrels must have something.
Yeah, they really kind of went over the top with that, I think. Alright. So, yeah, there's like... I don't know.
Were those progression
like
barrels?
Excuse me?
Were those plot progression barrels?
No, we're hiding like 3 bullets worth of ammo kind of barrels, you know?
And how many bullets did you use to get the ammo?
1. So it's not very good. The thing is, though, you really kind of need as much ammo as possible for this, and because they don't give you much in the way of refills or anything, you know?
I think you're holding all the ammo you need in your 2 hands there.
You say that, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, you're right. The mall is pretty good about giving us subtle clues to our progression. Subtle. Right, yeah. Good level design there.
So if this weren't a life or death situation, what would the arrows be telling customers?
That everyone should go to this one store.
I was about to say, that's an unfair advantage for the one store.
Right. The one store that sells,
It's probably the Apple store.
Okay, I guess it's like a security office that everything was pointing to. Let's get
Sure.
You despised all those rules and all the people following.
Sorry? Well,
Bargains.
That's again Afterfall's signature, flashback, even though it's totally...
Oh my god, the arrows are all pointing into my mind. My mind's shit!
Oh, you know what's gonna happen, right? With that body propped up against the wall there?
Absolutely nothing. Oh my god. The bait and switch.
I know. You got me, Afterfall.
I forgot.
That's also why Melee is not the best thing to use here.
Well, you know what they say, Slow Beef. You gotta fight fire with fire. Jiggle Albert's titties at the enemies.
I thought you were gonna say it to fight fire with fire axe.
Oh, no. Not when you're dealing with these guys.
There actually is a way to deal with them melee-wise, which I think I will show off here.
They've trained under Master Iblis.
This is true. They have, but we've trained under Master Solaire. So
wow, you just tanked that shit.
Yeah, if you roll away from them after killing them, you can kind of survive it, you know.
And then wait for the health recovery.
Exactly right. Again, there is no reason whatsoever Yeah, honestly, that didn't do so great.
Maybe when their heart rate goes above a certain milestone, it triggers an explosion, and that's how you speed it up.
But it doesn't make any sense. Why do they explode?
Because they've gone insane, Slobeef.
Oh, is that right?
They've lost their minds, and
hence the title. After you fall, you explode.
You haven't studied psychiatry like Albert.
No, that's true. I haven't.
That's why he hasn't reacted to this at all. He sees it all the time in his patients.
That shit was in the DSM-1.
That's right. One of the first ones they discovered.
So yeah, we kind of did all this in a really roundabout way to the second floor, which we're avoiding direct sunlight, but has like no roof really, you know?
Yeah.
And isn't there a point where I keep calling him Alfred, Albert, like, would get used to the sunlight by now, wouldn't you think?
That's a terrible name for a store, by the way. I have no clue what they sell.
Ghosts. They sell ghosts.
Brand recognition is 0.
Yeah, they don't even have like a nice logo or anything.
They're not much worse than Abercrombie greeters.
I guess not.
Yeah.
All right, so that's completely unhelpful, unfortunately. Yeah, so this is more or less the final level of Afterfall almost.
So the climax is in a mall?
Nah, it's a little. The climax is a little outside the mall.
Okay.
That's kind of. This is part of the reason you need ammo, is because these assholes are just like. You can't really melee them very well. They tank all the hits, you know. So.
You know, I know this is post-apocalyptic and everything, but the mall must have looked really shitty even before this.
I would think actually the mall held up pretty well considering it's like a nuclear explosion.
Yeah, it's just
shit,
so
you know?
drab and depressing.
Oh yeah, it's a crappy mall. Don't get me wrong. This is the dirt mall, no matter what town, wherever they were, you know.
After mall.
There you are. Insanity. Parentheses prices.
After mall, insanely low prices.
So I guess this is the after mall food court.
You can sit on the bench and stare at the wall. After wall.
This is the after mall sharper image.
Yeah.
Yep. After mall Brooklyn.
The tiniest stores in this mall.
Okay.
We sell storage spaces in our mall.
By the way, yeah, that whole section from when I opened the metal door, no checkpoints in that whole thing.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I did this quite a few times, honestly.
Oh. Is this a mall or could it be a car dealership?
Sorry, I knew it was coming, so.
I mean, I know it is too, and it makes me giggle every time.
Excuse me.
I can't take all these bargains!
Can you destroy this fuse box for me?
And they levitate too.
Yeah, they do, actually.
That's a little odd as well. I mean, the explosions is a little more unusual, but...
There's a lot weird about this whole thing. And another fucking ghost. And I don't think there is any way for me to have avoided that ghost, so this is just like, hey, we're gonna spawn a ghost as you leave here, fuck you.
Yeah, sure.
Sure. Yep, see, there's another,
Clipper ghost thing?
Yeah, there's no way to avoid that ghost.
The ghosts hardly even seem to hurt.
That's the thing, but like, the more you... Whoa, what the... How did that ghost do that? Anyway, the more you step into the sunlight, the more crowd around you, and they just be like, kind of plink away, you know?
Right.
It's a pain in the ass. Here is yet another bus. This time going the other way.
Something else for Albert to fuck up.
Mm-hmm. Sure, another rock boss or... Wait, what's this?
Mm-hmm.
The gas station's still intact.
Thank God.
Yeah. Define intact here.
I'm sure this explosive barrel next to the gas means nothing.
You got a serious attitude problem.
Oh, look, it's the Saboteur.
Haven't you noticed already?
Noticed what?
They're finally showing him on camera.
These drinks are $5.
Is it the light?
I've seen enough. I'm gonna kill
With
you!
pantomime!
Blast you straight to hell!
Oh, speaking of blast, farewell.
Shit!
Well, Albert, you should have seen the setup there.
Well, didn't the guy just kill himself then, you'd think?
Is he even real? He had those hallucination-y, wavy properties about him.
There's no way he could have survived that.
And that is a good question, God damn it. Albert, why is everyone around you committing suicide? I would take a hint here. Nobody likes you.
He's such a good psychiatrist, he causes psychiatric illnesses in other people.
All his sessions like, it's hopeless, it's hopeless, it's hopeless.
You're too fucked up.
I love that too, when he screamed out of nowhere like, I'm gonna kill you! And I can swear we've done this section before, but...
Diagnosis is you die!
Ah, Jesus. Fucking ghosts.
Well, maybe that was the Saboteur.
Oh, good point.
That one particular ghost.
Here's a bank vault outside. This is how they did ATMs wherever Albert's from.
It's good business. Have it right next to the mall. Oh no, not this place again. Oh.
I don't understand why there was like a bank vault on the outside of this and then all crappy doors inside.
Someone's very protective of their ammo.
This ghost is such a
My ammo!
Alright.
Okay.
Now that we did that,
good.
Here we are. We're almost through this level, I think. We're like the halfway point, I guess. And Afterfall, as you might notice, is a little bit out of tricks. Like, it's basically these guys.
Oh my God, there's two of them! How are you gonna... Okay.
I love that beeline they make for you, too. Just windmilling their arms.
They look so excited to see Albert.
Gotta be careful, too, since we're coming up on the end. Every fire axe could be the last one. You don't know.
There's only one thing bothering me.
What is that?
How come the big dudes don't jiggle their titties and blow up?
I know. You can't have everything in this world. I'm sorry. You know.
Should be easy to do.
I'm not a game developer. I don't know. That apparently was one guy did all that.
I didn't have a follow-up. I forgot what I was doing for a second. That was just him mourning his fallen friend.
It never really gets old.
No, it does.
Like, how did they decide? Oh, wait, let's get another fire axe. How did they decide on that, even?
All right, so next RTX panel, we just do that for an hour.
Just on a loop. Oh, look, we're getting backstory from Albert, even though he wasn't part of this. And
The only way is through the cathedral.
whatever. So let's see. None of these tents have anything, I believe.
So why are there tents outside the mall?
This is where everyone came to pray, as Albert told you, on day 0. Okay. Even though he was in a shelter, presumably, but whatever.
To pray for an Old Navy to open in the mall?
I think actually the jiggling and exploding was a version of prayer that they use in Albertstown.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm, yeah. Like, those guys are mad at you, so they're like, I'll pray for you. All
so
right,
was there a tent class and an RV class? The haves and have-nots.
So you're kind of in direct sunlight here, Albert. I don't know.
Ghosts can't enter churches unless they're invited in.
What's wrong with his chest?
And now Albert will recite the Pledge of Allegiance. Albert? Hello?
Oh, look at that. It's, oh.
I'd be careful with words like that in this holy place.
Please call it heck.
You should rather pray for the eternal glory.
You're sick. That's exactly what I paid you for. Should we sit in the confessional?
Oh, that won't be necessary. You see, I don't want you to fall asleep because you haven't been sleeping well lately, have you?
You burned so many calories
Your part
talking.
in it.
Nightmares haunting you, Doc? Or is it the
Oh
guilt
man, the
that keeps you up?
therapist is getting
I
to
know
therapy.
something about
What an inversion of roles.
It's all come full
You
circle.
seem rather proud.
You seem to understand. These are the hands of deliverance. We're all making sacrifices, Dad. But only a few can take the burden of the others and carry it as their own. It was also your burden.
So were other
didn't
people going to
ask you
show
to
up for the
relieve me
sermon,
of
or just
Oh, you almost make me feel bad about it.
Why don't you ask him about the
Always
gas station he
wanted to
couldn't
be
have
someone
survived?
extraordinary.
Hmm?
Did I rob you of your dream? No. The real question is, are you going to do something about it?
right?
Or are you
Jesus.
just going to keep on releasing stress through violence?
I sense some recurring themes here.
We'll see, I guess. You'll
Truly,
see,
Saboteur is a
that's for sure.
Christ-like figure.
Let me illuminate.
Criticize him all you want, but he has some lively sermons.
Now, how would he know that the light creates ghosts when Albert steps in it?
All right, now if this is all fixed by next Sunday, we'll do it again. Thanks for
Oh, I'm
coming,
sorry.
everybody.
I'm wrong. He's making a spike pit of glass. But it's all
well.
disappearing as we pan over it, so no big deal.
Okay.
It's a cutscene. You control the camera. All right, whatever. I was talking to the game designers there, by the way.
All right, now to bring up the collection plate.
All right. Oh, shit. Did you hear that gunshot? So he shot that chandelier at us, right?
He has really poor aim, though. He was going for Albert.
And now the game's like, look,
Now
this
he's
is where
turned
we
into
want
a
you to go.
snake. We who will tempt Albert now. With a holy handgun. It is
So-
forbidden.
This is supposed to kind of be like a stealth section, sort of.
Where is he?
The guy?
Yeah.
I think he's supposed to be at the other end of the cathedral, and we kind of have to, like, go toward him, but, like, stay out of his line of sight to avoid getting shot.
Is it like a one-hit kill?
I don't think so.
So if he does hit you, you can just roll away, recover.
It's one of those things. I think he either stun locks you or it's like high damage. It was a little while since I recorded it, but like, yeah, it's not a particularly fun section either because you know it's kind of hard to see where to go and then ghosts and shit.
The Saboteur meticulously set this up in the past 5 minutes.
I don't even see him there.
Yeah, I don't either. That's why I was asking kind of where he was shooting you from. Ew, what happened here?
Who knows? I guess the blood trail is supposed to be where the Saboteur, you know,
It's not
walked
blood,
through.
Slowbeef, it's wine.
No, that's not how that works.
It's gotta go up there to become the blood.
That it has not been consecrated. Okay.
Okay.
Look, he mentioned the confessional. Now he's in it.
This is just his
Gameplay.
way of inviting you in.
All right, now that we've snuck through all that. There he is. He was. Wait, how
a
did the hell?
minute.
He couldn't have shot us there.
That's
Oh, we-
dodging.
We can't possibly shoot him.
He's too good.
He's way too good.
He has the power of the Lord on his side.
Only one thing left to do. Yep. We're gonna have to melee him, I guess. Albert,
And
this
then
doesn't
he
seem
will
like a
jiggle
good
and
idea.
explode.
Gotta wait for him to reload.
Oh.
Alright.
Huh? Wait, how was I miss you?
Well, ah,
Well, that's hardly fair.
I agree with you. I hate ghosts so much. I like how they just drop too. I'll never get over that. Where the hell did this guy
They obey
go,
the rules
even?
of tag very closely. Oh, he got me. I guess I'm dead. Even though bullets phased him.
Alright, so somehow the guy gets away, right?
Uh-huh.
And now we gotta find him.
before he saboteurs again. He might destroy some more chandeliers.
Yes. I really feel like Albert should be getting used to the sunlight. I mean, he's in the street here, you know?
I'm up. The QA testers for Afterfall.
No one escapes. Uh-oh. No.
All right, Albert, if you haven't laughed yourself to death, I don't know what will stop you.
We're the exploding male strippers that the Saboteur hired for your birthday party. You'd think that hurt him more, too. I mean, he's right there.
Chippin' fatals.
Also, by the way, if you go too far out to the sun, it's instant death.
Like,
so it's
ghost swarm you, or you just die?
You just die.
Oh.
Like, it's really annoying.
There's a half-hearted yelp in the midst of all that. There was a,
Where'd he go?
He got tired.
He's still yelling, but...
I want to see the voice recording booth for this.
I'm pretty sure it's like some stock scream effect that they took from somewhere else. I mean...
That would be unreal, Slowbeef, if they did that.
It'd be unreal if they did it without some sort of licensing and stuff.
No.
What? There we are.
Well, the ghost kind of set himself up to fail there. Alright, you get one shot. Oh, that was too easy.
What do you mean at last? Oh. Well, the train station will take us to the Fist.
No, Albert. It's railway station. At last! So where's all this going?
Okay, now we have to take the train to the Fist. You know, the final shelter.
Ah, yes, of course.
Right. So, of course, that train, we'll just, ride it?
Okay. Without incident.
Yep, no incident. So,
Okay.
This is, the final chapter of Afterfall.
This is all gonna get resolved in one more video.
I'm pretty sure you'd be in sunlight here.
Hey, Albert, stop playing Candy Crush.
Pretty sure there should be a million ghosts spawning.
No, but he's in the shade on the train.
Oh, right. Coming up, the final level, Law of the Fist. It's really hard to,
There's a little more game left.
Alright, that's alright.